Trevor Alt.
Yesterday, he was out at the Butterfly House, a very fun and friendly place for all to visit, and he had an up-close encounter.
It was friendly for him, too.
Very much so.
Because a moth laid an egg on his face. We have a photo. Remember that thing was flapping its wings all over? Another example of the weird things that we reporters deal with that you just never would expect when you get up out of bed in the morning. What's going to hit you in the face when you go to work?
That's just as bad as
It's really disgusting.
The forward picture that we quite frequently show.
Yeah, we should start showing the Trevor egg photo some more. Trevor.
I'm okay.
How's the new dad this morning?
I'm doing great. Big day for me and my family. Very proud.
So you have the video for us, Trevor,
yes,
of what happened.
Okay,
we're gonna do
break it down.
Now,
retrospective.
we need to do this like sports style, like we're reviewing footage from yesterday's game.
Sure.
Tell us what you were thinking in the moment.
Okay, we're going to begin.
Play by play.
Before I get into this, I do want to say incredibly nice workers at the Butterfly House. I have nothing but kind things to say about the workers at the Butterfly House.
And in their defense, they said they've never seen something like this happen before, ever.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to how surprised they were once we start reviewing the footage. As you can see, when you guys first cut to me, this is an Atlas moth, part of the largest type of moth in the world, resting on my right side of my shirt. Now, when I walked into the Butterfly House, this moth was on top of the ceiling, and I thought that it was fake because it didn't move for about 10 minutes, and it's enormous. So I asked them specifically if it was real, and Duke, who runs the place, then got it down and put it on my shirt. Now, I'm not the biggest bug fan, but I can handle it. I'm like, all right, as long as it's calm, I can do this. So he rests it on my shirt, and I'm thinking, what could go wrong? Duke says it's fine, and Duke even says right here that it'll sit on my shirt all day long. He specifically says that. That's an exact quote.
Now, so, Trevor, I speculated that maybe you had some sugar water sprayed on you.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't. The source, I don't have anything to fall back on as to why it happened. He said it would sit all day. We jump ahead to about a minute and a half, and our photographer's pointing away, and I say, oh, we're getting a little moth action because it just started flapping its wings. Our photographer thankfully was away when this started to happen because she was terrified of the butterflies. Then it starts to work its way up my face.
And it's now getting down to the time where this birth happened,
right,
basically.
Yes. And so at this point I am thinking, okay, you have to remain calm, because if you freak out and flail around like a child, which is what I wanted to do, then I would be all over the internet.
Right.
And so
you played your cool card.
Yes. So I'm just thinking, all right, just hold yourself steady. We can power through this event. And at approximately 2.5 minutes into the video, I try to throw it back to you in the studio so Duke can get it off of my face.
But we weren't going to let you.
And you guys responded by keeping me on for another whole minute.
Right.
Just making me sit there.
Which I thought was generous, because we thought about just sacking the next commercial break and just stick with live coverage.
Yes. Well, the thing that the most uncomfortable part is that in my right ear I have an IFB, which is how I can hear you guys in the studio. And you wear this so much during the day that you become comfortable with the fact that something is in your right ear and you don't notice that it's there. Well, then this moth climbs up on my face, and all of a sudden I'm very conscious of the fact that something has entirely filled the inside of my right ear.
What do you mean? Whoa.
The IFB.
It was the IFB. But I forgot that I was wearing an IFB, and so I thought this moth is burrowing into my brain on live television. That's what that face is right there. That face, yeah, that face is I'm being eaten alive.
He kept going even though he thought that the moth was burrowing into his cranium.
We did not nominate you for some sort of award. I don't know what type of award this is going to be, but it needs to be something.
They could make a new category, I think.
I don't think that you saved yourself from being viral just yet, though. I mean, had you flailed, yes, you would be viral, but I don't think this takes you out of the running for that. No. I think it could still go viral.
We posted some pictures on Facebook, and it did reasonably well. It was about 900 likes or something like that.
But pictures do not do it justice.
Yeah.
Put the video on Facebook, Trevor.
Okay,
both videos, please. Show the people what they want to see.
We will nominate you for a Mothy.
Great. Perfect. I'll be the founder.
First ever.
Congratulations, Trevor.
Thank you.
What a lucky man.